Another day of heat outside. With more on the rest of this week's forecast. There may be a few chances of rain, Stephen.
Yeah, just a few more spotty showers once again for tomorrow, and then really throughout the rest of the week into the weekend, we'll hold on to about a 10-20% chance of a pop-up shower. Again, these aren't going to be very organized events. It's going to be a very quick shower, maybe a rumble of thunder, and then it's moved along. So again, no reason to cancel your plans. Main story this week is still hot and humid. But again, those pop-up showers going to remain in the forecast throughout most of this upcoming week. Quiet out there right now. A few leftover pop-up showers could be possible during the overnight hours. We still have some activity further off south near the Texarkana area. But here's a look at what we picked up over the past 12 hours or so. Again, most of the activity was centered around between Little Rock to Texarkana and parts of northeast Arkansas as well. Saw some more of heavier downpours throughout the day today. But if you were in certain areas today in the afternoon to the evening hours, we got some heavy rainfall in some areas. Let me take you closer. Parts of Benton County, let's say in between Little Flock and Crystal Bridges. Earlier, we were watching on camera. It was a huge downpour as folks were driving home there on I-49, slowed up traffic for quite a bit as well. But then as it pushed off towards the north, that rainfall started to fizzle out and then it was done with. That's what can happen in times like these, especially when it's that busy commute hour. That heavy rainfall can slow things up just a bit. Another heavy downpour happened in the Fort Smith area as well. Not nearly as much rainfall. Of course, these are just those estimates, but between Fort Smith there and the state line, it was some heavy rainfall there as well. We were watching that on camera a little bit earlier today and during that drive back home. Waking up for tomorrow morning, start off into those low to mid 70s. Of course, the humidity is going to make it feel a little bit more uncomfortable as we wake up, but it is the best time of the day to get out and get those outdoor activities done, because by the time we get to the afternoon, it's going to be unbearable once again. Triple digits across the river valley should be expected for tomorrow afternoon. Across northwest Arkansas, we'll reach up into those mid to upper 90s for tomorrow. Still no heat advisories though. Need to be a little bit warmer for that to happen. Eventually we'll get there. Of course, tomorrow is the Rodeo of the Ozarks parade starting at 10 a.m. there in Springdale. It's going to be into those mid 80s, feeling like we're in the low 90s though. The rest of the day it looks pretty good though. Mostly sunny skies. Every once in a while a pop-up shower will be possible. Futurecast shows us this. Once we get to the afternoon tomorrow, additional cloud coverage will roll in. That's where you could see maybe a few more pop-up showers here and there, but not too much to be worried about. Northwest Arkansas over the next 10 days looks like this. Again, the rest of this week, let's call it a 10 to 20% chance for those pop-up showers. But really, the main story is just going to be hot and humid. Of course, those afternoon highs going to be into those low to mid 90s for the most part. Heat index between 95 and 100 degrees for the most part. Some rain chances look to increase by the time we get to early next week. Across the river valley, going to be into those mid to upper 90s for those real temperatures. Heat index values start to crank up just a bit by the time we get to the end of the week into the weekend. I think we could see some heat advisories out there by the time we get to the weekend with those heat index values closing in on 105. Again, early next week, maybe some better rain chances will bring a bit of relief.